I love you and I'm so proud of you. Those were my last words to him.
The Buentello son Rodney drowned minutes after he and his mom had their last phone conversation. He died saving 2 children that he didn't know.
What kind of man does that?
One that doesn't think about himself and always giving.
I miss him very much. Very much.
Buentello wore many hats: Purple Heart recipient, husband, father, son, football coach. His dad, also a Purple Heart recipient and a Marine, finally visited the wall in D.C., putting his demons to rest. He said he understands his son's last sacrifice and personal battles years after the war.
When he was in Iraq and Afghanistan, he saw a lot of his men that he was responsible for, get killed, and I think that carried.
On Sunday, a benefit for the Buentellos, a brisket sandwich or a spaghetti plate. Sustenance for those pitching in, sustenance for a widow and her 2 young sons who are coping with the financial stresses that death brings alongside loss.
It's hard on my daughter-in-law because, that was my son there.
He's our hero.
Alex Schreck, KSAT 12 News.
A hero indeed. The benefit will be held this Sunday from noon until 10 p.m. It's going to be at the VFW Post 8541. It's located at 2222 Austin Highway. You can buy tickets in advance or donate online. We have a link.
He went to go out on the dam and he turned around and looked at me and I just told him, don't. I said, don't. And he just looked at me and just went out.
Lisa Buentello described the final moments of her husband's life, saving 2 kids from drowning.
He was struggling a little, but he looked at me and took his last breath and just went down and pushed the kid out.
Marine Corps Master Sergeant Buentello received 2 Purple Hearts during 3 tours, but they came at a cost. From brain and shoulder injuries to PTSD to survivor's guilt.
He wore that burden. Every student, every young person that he could help, he did. And that was why he went to Jay. He volunteered his time to coach.
Her husband's death came as a surprise, as did the status of Rodney's life insurance.
Unfortunately, when he retired, it didn't transfer over.
A San Antonio-based group, Heart to Heart for You, threw a benefit at this VFW, raising $5,000. A financial lifeline.
This has helped me pay for his funeral arrangements. This will help me and the boys for the next couple months until, I can do more.
The Marines' motto, Semper Fi, is Latin for always faithful, especially in times of need.
I knew. And the boys knew. Roman said, Daddy, it's dangerous, don't go out there. But that's just not in his DNA. That's just not what he does.
When duty called, Buentello gave all one last time.
He knew that I loved him.
Alex Schreck, KSAT 12 News.